I came to Gulf Breeze on August 29th of 2014. I had been struggling with pain pills for 5 years. I wasn't even getting high anymore. It was just to function. And I was living day to day with this demon, this slave. Like, that's all I thought about. First thing in the morning, last thing at night. So my friend Courtney, I knew she had troubles in the past. I called her up, and I hadn't talked to her in probably, 2-3 years. And she knew. The minute my voice, I was hysterical, she knew. And she said, look, if you want to be honest, you need to go to Gulf Breeze Recovery in Florida. I had the luxury of someone who had already been there, so I knew what she was telling me was the truth. I tell people all the time, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to talk about it. I mean, you could be the richest of the rich, the poorest of the poor. Addiction does not discriminate, and if any place to come is the Gulf Breeze Recovery.
We hadn't talked in probably 5 years at that point, and she was crying hysterically, and she's like, I need help. And I automatically knew. She was like, I'm addicted to pain pills. And she was crying, and I said, Amy, it's going to be okay. I said that you're doing the best thing right now, asking for help, the first step. I had never up until that point experienced someone asking me for help. So it was a big thing for her, but also for me. Before Gulf Breeze, I had been to probably 3 or 4 12-step programs. I had been clean, I believe, around 3 or 4 months. And that was probably the first time I had ever been truly clean and sober for that long. And I knew at that point something at Gulf Breeze worked for me and could possibly work for her. And I said, Amy, you're going to be fine. It's such a personal level that I find of care that they give here, that people truly care about you. So she called Reed, and that was a Wednesday, and by Friday morning she was here. And it was a different feeling for me than I'd ever had, knowing that someone asked me for help meant somebody sees something different in me, something that must have changed for them to want to know what I did. And it felt really good to be able to help someone, especially someone that I was so close to and loved a lot. So I was very, very excited for her, and it was also a new experience for me to go through, and I loved it.